Oh, all right, comic community, what's up? Nick the comic book nerd here. I did a lot of working last week, so my read of the week on Friday did not happen. I ended up sleeping in. I really needed it. So I figured I'll shoot my read of the week today instead. I know it's usually a morning show. It's 2 o'clock right now in Eastern time. Yeah, we'll get into it. I'll show you the books I got again. If you didn't check out my Nick's Picks video, which I think I saw a lot of people did. Super happy about that. Thanks so much. I'm still on that road to 100 subscribers. We're getting there. I can feel it. I'm thinking the end of March I'll have it. So, and trying to jump into some other content like Southern Comic Geek and Just a Rican and his comics. Always put out the StreamYard links. So I'm going to try and jump on some of their videos if they do that again. I never have anything around, so I feel bad. I don't have anything to contribute, but I'm going to go with this Read of the Week video today. Thanks again. Like I said, if you checked out my other video, tomorrow, Monday the 15th, I'm going to release my a content video. It's another haul video, so nothing too crazy, just a short little video on some books I got. So, all right, let's get into this. So, I'll explain a little bit about the books, and then I'll go into my Read of the Week. I did like a full synopsis on one of the books and loved it. There was a lot of good stuff, and there was a lot of bad stuff this week. Future State Justice League 2. Blah. It wasn't terrible. It followed up Justice League 1 Future State. This hey, what's up, Perpetual Comics? This I don't know how to say it. Like, I feel like I liked it, but overall I hated it. Like, it was kind of boring. Like, they kind of settled it really easy. Hey, what's up, Hans? Hans, I want to start playing Magic again. I started busting out my cards. But yeah, so Future State Justice League was okay. It wasn't great. I didn't love it. I remember in the first one, it's two stories. I liked the Justice League Dark story better, and this one I liked the regular Justice League team better. American Vampire 5. This book kicked off so solid. Like, by page 4, you were like, crap, something's gonna go down. Nothing went down. Really kind of disappointed in that. I really love that cover too with the black on and everything, although it already has my fingerprints all over it, and I'm pissed off about that. But it happens. This was Read of the Week, so I'm gonna move these for a second. We'll come back to those. Mighty Morphin book 4. Cool story. We found out who the Green Ranger was. So because it wasn't my Read of the Week, I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody. But cool book, and it's really neat how they did it with the microphones and everything, as if he's on the news, because that's literally how it was done. So there was some cool stuff though, and oh god, what's his name? He's gonna start winning, it looks like. So the Rangers are gonna start losing. Undiscovered 12 was cool. We're kind of getting into like darker antagonists in Undiscovered, which is good. But it's neat because oh my god, I can't remember anything right now. For sure, dude, play Magic and tennis, dude. I can't wait for it to get nice out in general. I don't mind the snow. I think it looks nice and everything, but and skating, yeah, we got to get you on a snowboard too, man. But yeah, oh my god, what's his name? The Tomorrow Man. What's the name of the guy in Undiscovered Country? Undiscovered Country, like the bad guy. I can't remember his name. Not the Tomorrow Man, something like that. This is an old one. This is from last week. Fear Case. This is a hardcover to see. I liked this a lot. I didn't love the artwork, but I like this. It's definitely worth reading. It's definitely worth checking out. If you're into a lot of colorful stuff, this is the 1 in 10 variant. If you're into a lot of colorful stuff, Fear Case isn't going to be for you. This was almost the Read of the Week too, so we'll put that over there. This was, yeah, like, I liked Fear Case. I love where it's going to go. It's cool because, like, when you see the cover of Fear Case, it's, the title, I mean, to see that it's called Fear Case, but then it's actually about like a physical case, not like a case file. Really cool. I thought that was an awesome play on words. Vader 9, I'm sorry, Vader 10. This was really cool. He's on his way to Exegol. Not a lot happened. It was just who he was fighting and everything. This broke my heart. Eternals book 2. Yeah, see, I need to get into Department of Truth. I'm waiting for that trade to come out. You didn't get to go this year or last year. It's all good, dude. It happens, I'm trying so hard to go snowboarding this year, and nobody can ever go, so it hurts my heart. Eternals book 2. Book 1 ended where Icarus and Sprite found. Dude, I saw that. That Vader cover is sick. It almost seems like there's not a lot going on, but when you read the story and you realize, like, oh, he's on Exegol, like, this is going down, like, now then you're like, oh, crap. So it makes sense. So this is Sprite. This is Icarus. I can't remember her name. She just came in. Book 1 ended where they were like about to fight Thanos, and then this book was about how like they started to, Icarus did, and it just like didn't work out. So other than that, they went around and they found other people, and it turned end up coming back together. So it was a slow burn, especially because like the Thanos part wasn't great, and I was hoping it would be, but it happens. You see Thanos at the end of a book, and you're thinking like, you literally thought it was like, oh shit, that's what it should be. This, it was like, oh my god, and then you open book 2 and you're like, okay, they're running. Like you were hoping for a fight, and you're hoping to see more of what Icarus could do, but it happens. Daredevil 27. A lot of people aren't going to like me for this. If you read Daredevil 27, awesome. I read it. I love Daredevil. It's not going to turn me off of Daredevil. The Elektra story in this was minimal, but it was good. The Wilson Fisk story in this was like 2 pages, and it's basically about how he like wants out and he needs to go help fight the city. So I think in Daredevil 28, you're going to see him kind of be nullified or something. But King in Black 4 is next week, or this week. So it's kind of like a lot has to happen at once for Daredevil. But what I didn't love about this was at the end of issue number 26, you saw Matt get taken over by Null. In this book, I didn't even think of that, dude. I forgot about your car, but that's okay. I have my truck. Anytime you want to go, text me. I'll set up a date with you anytime you want to go. Dead serious. I love going. There's even that indoor place in New Jersey that I've been going. The whole Matt Murdock story is he went and he saw Null as he was nullified, but he was able to control everything. I don't love that. So that kind of like the whole thing about who's going to beat Null. And if you watched my read of the week from last week, I think it was, what was your read of the week last week? It might've been, it was Venom. I like came up with my ideas on how they're going to win. You know, Black Knight's sword works, the Zusi sword or Zisu sword. Dylan, all my theories. And now all of a sudden Matt Murdock can go from being nullified to not. So that kind of killed me a little bit because I was like, oh, so is it like a pure of heart thing, kind of like when Cap grabbed Mjolnir in a way? But then I was like, but Dylan had to save Cap, so the whole thing just got a little carried away from me. I didn't love that. I thought it was kind of a filler week. I was expecting or hoping to see Matt have to fight Elektra or her fight him and try and like win him back. This was an incredible read. I'm very glad I grabbed this. Kaboom did this new book called Orcs. I think I just watched, or somebody just commented, I think it was Perpetual Comics commented on my other video, my read of the week video, and so that I picked this up. This was really cool. The artwork is amazing. I love that kind of stuff, like the thick outlines of characters and the, like on here you've got a lot of reds and pinks and thing. I love that color swing, like, and that's how a lot of the pages are. You know, the greens are like green pages and stuff like that. This was really awesome. Definitely worth reading. Close to but read of the week. Dude, I want to play so bad. I just keep looking through my cards. Scouts Honor Book 2. This was nuts. Like I didn't like focus on the cover enough, just like when I didn't focus on the first cover enough to see what's happening here, because it happens at the end of this. This was so close to read of the week, but a new book came out this week that easily won my read of the week. The minute I read it, I only had like 5 books to read after it, but this was really great. This is going to start to get nuts. So definitely pick up Scouts Honor and definitely check out John's Comics with Kids videos alongside with Alex from Whitewell Comics when they brought on the creator of that. And finally, my read of the week. And Hansi, if you're still here, I'm thinking you'll like this, to be honest. This is Critical Roles done by, this is a Dark Horse comic book done by the group from Critical Role called Vax Machina, however you want to call it, the origin story. This is awesome. So what I have to tell you about this. Yeah, see, Orcs killed me on that. I was kind of like, I wish like, kind of like on this. I'm going to get into this. Hang around for 2 minutes, Perpetual, because I think you're going to agree with me. I don't know if you read this, but hang in for a minute. Yeah, Scouts Honor wasn't good until the end. Or it was good, but it picked up at the end when like I said, when I realized what was going on in the cover was going on in the story. Why am I holding Fear Case now? Where did I just put my book? I'm so confused. I'm not. Look at this. I just got so confused. Y'all can laugh at me. Right? I just confused the hell out of myself because so this is the front of Vox Machina. This is the back. I thought this was Fear Case when I pulled it up. Anyway, so here we go. Critical Role, the people on top. These are like the people from Critical Role. You have Matthew Mercer. You have who else? Jody Hauser and Matthew Mercer are the creators. Olivia Sampson is the artist, and the colorist. It's all letters. It's Massasyk. So I said like Massasyk. I don't know. Really cool. So Critical Role. If you go on YouTube and search for Critical Role, it's a Dungeons and Dragons podcast. So these guys created all of these characters, and what they do in their videos is I haven't watched a lot of them. I'm starting to. They do a whole bunch of campaigns. They do character development. They created all this. It's just genius. But I mean, that's how Dungeons and Dragons goes. But then it gives you like strategies on how to play, and like they created so much characters. It's very Lord of the Rings like in a way. So what this whole book is about, it's the name of a traveling company, kind of like in Lord of the Rings. You have the company in Lord of the Rings. You have the company in this. So what they have is, if you look at the cover, they have a brute. These are their dwarfs. This is a human. This is a half elf. This is a half elf. This is a half elf. And this is another dwarf. Kind of like with orcs, hang out there for 2 more seconds, Perpetual Comics. I can't tell you what half of their names are because they literally only name 2 or 3 of them. Hey, what's up, Captain? So that kind of sucked because by the end of it, I was like, I don't know what half these people's names are. So I go on Critical Role's website and I have to look at what the names of the people are and click them and try and link them to the faces in here. Even that didn't work. So that's my only complaint about this is I can't tell you who all these people are yet. This is, I think, like a volume 3. It says here, series 3. I think that kind of means like volume 3, or is it series 3 of like their podcast, their campaign? I'm not too sure. But inside, I think this woman, Olivia Sampson, she does a great job. I'm trying to find a page that has 2 full pages of drawings. It is super cool. I'm a big fan of all this. The artwork in general. But it opens up where they're coming down the street in this town called West Run. They just finished paying off their debt to somebody. And this young kid noticed him and he goes, hey, that's Vox Machina. So literally this is page 1. So here they come walking down the street as their company. So like I said, and there's a bear too. It's like kind of like one of their pets in a way, or I don't remember what you call that in what's that game? World of Warcraft, when you get like the pet thing. I haven't played in so long. But it opens up where the kid sees them and they go into a bar and they start talking about how they have no money and how they need money and how they need to get a job kind of, or like, do work of some kind. So all of a sudden this woman comes around and she's like missing this kid. So like I said, you have all these people. This girl is a thief. This dude is like, he almost seems like the leader in a way. The humanoid has like no interaction. This little dwarf dude doesn't stop talking. He's kind of like Beast Boy in a way from Teen Titans, where the content is super cool that he says it's hysterical. This girl doesn't really speak. This guy, so his name I can tell you, his name is Grog. He's the brute, this dude here. He's a big fighter. He likes to fight. So like somebody gets beer spilled on them in the bar and he turns and he's like, oh, it was me. It wasn't him. And they just throw down with these people. It's very funny. This girl, this half elf. Oh, dude, that's what we should do together. You're right. Definitely let me know. That's a great idea. I was going to message you if you had any ideas. That's a great idea. This is Kalith. She's a half elf. She's like the only one with a heart. The woman whose son is missing has no money. So they're all like, oh, we don't want to do this job. Where she's like going around the whole time trying to find anybody who can help them find her kid. So as they go on through this, let me see what my notes say. The bar fight. All of a sudden, this guy comes up. Hold on, I'm going to find him for you. He comes up rather quickly. Oh, the guy I showed you already. I'll turn the light off this one. So this short dude here, his name is Creighton Grimthorn. They find him in like an alley, and he offers them coin, and they're like, how do we do it? And what he does is he like finds people to join this underground brawlers league. So basically he takes teams of people and they go and fight other groups of people, but for money. It's kind of like a fighting pit or like a fight club. So that makes it even better. So Kalith is like, oh, we really shouldn't do this. Meanwhile, everybody else is like, no, we need the coin. And like I said, this kind of like leaderish dude, like I said, I don't know his name. He, hey, what's up, Slim? He is telling them like, oh, you're a thief. You can steal a ton of money while we're here. This is great. And like walk around and everything. So like there'll be purses full of money and stuff. And then as they go up and they go to register as their team name, that guy, what's his name again? I just forgot it. Creighton Grimthorn. He's like, he goes and talks to the person in charge, and they're like, "Oh, kind of. Are they going to be as bad as the last people you brought in?" And they're like, "Wait, you've brought people here before?" So now it seems like even with their brute grog, are they going to win this fight and everything? So it gets pretty cool, and it ends where I'll show you the final page. It literally ends where they're in the pit for the first time and they're about to fight, and it gives you a to be continued. So this is 100% going on my pull list. I'm very excited about this. I'm going to try and get my hands on the last 2 volumes of this also to read them, hopefully get more character background, and then maybe make it a Monday video. So like I said, thanks for checking out this video. This was awesome to talk with all of you guys. Glad everybody was able to join in. Check out that book if you can. Check out Orcs. Check out Scout's Honor. Definitely try to read Vader if you can. Other than that, tomorrow I'll be posting a video. I actually mentioned Perpetual Comics. I mentioned you in there, and I mentioned somebody else in there. I don't remember who. How do I forget? But either way, everybody sub each other up. Check out each other's content. I'm watching a lot of content today and commenting. I'll continue to do that. I just got to throw a quick workout in. My read of the week again was this one, Perpetual Comics. I will be super looking forward to your messaging because I am pumped to do some content with you. I mentioned Gray Man. That's who it was. I mentioned Gray Man. Gotta love him. Slim, thanks for checking it out. Hans, text me. Captain, have a great day. Who else was in here? Sleep Dark Perpetual. Awesome. Great stuff, guys. Everybody have a good day. Enjoy your books. Have a relaxing Sunday. Back at it tomorrow.